Hey guys, so as you may or may not know, this is my first video that I'm putting on my page, and really the first video that I'm putting on Facebook. So while this is a little scary, I figured you guys could use some help, especially if you are new to Lipsense, with how to actually apply your color in your gloss. So today I'm going to be using Praline Rose, and also to coat that I'm going to be using our Glossy Gloss. And your starter kit comes with a remover, but hopefully I won't need that today. I've gotten pretty good at this, so I'm not thinking I'll need it. But okay, so when you're putting on your Lipsense, you want to make sure you're starting off with clean, dry lips. So just any way that you would wash your face, just make sure you get your lips really good, and then just dry them off really good with a towel or whatever you have around. So something important to do with your color, though, is to make sure you shake it really well. You can hear the little ball in there, helps shake up the color, gets everything evenly distributed. So I'm not going to be able to talk a whole bunch whenever I'm actually applying my Lipsense, because it has to dry and you're really supposed to leave your lips kind of stretched out. So I'm going to kind of explain everything right now, and then you'll get to see when I put it on. So with Lipsense, like I said, you start with your lips stretched out, kind of like this. And you're going to use 3 coats, but whenever you're applying your 3 coats, you never want to put on your Lipsense in one direction and then go back in a different direction. So you're going to apply in only one direction, let that dry, and then once it's dry, you can go in the opposite direction, but you're not going to want to go this way, then this way, then this way again, because you're kind of like rubbing it on, then rubbing it off again. So what I usually do is start at this part of my lip, which is called your Cupid's bow, and I start in the middle, I go out that way, go back to the middle, go out that way, then I'll usually dip it back in, get a little more color. You're actually going to want to probably rub off a little bit of your color. You don't want all of that color on your wand whenever you're using it, or at least I don't. I find that thinner layers work better. So when I go to my bottom lip, I usually start over here and just get kind of like my inner lip closer to my waterline. So I'll do one sweep and then one sweep to kind of go near the edge of my lip at the bottom. So then that would just be one coat, and then I would let that dry for about 5 to 10 seconds in between. You just want to make sure it's nice and dry. It does dry quickly though. And then you would start with coat 2, which is the same thing, but just another coat. You're going to let that dry, and then you would go for coat 3. And then whenever you're done with that, let it dry nice and well, and then you're going to apply your gloss. Doesn't really matter the direction that you apply your gloss. Everything's dry. It's not the same. You can kind of put it on any way you want. I make sure to get into the creases of my mouth so everything is nice and glossed. It nourishes your lips. You will have to reapply your gloss probably every few hours if you want your lips to stay nice and soft and nourished feeling, but you really don't have to apply it that many times in a day. With the actual color, you should be able to leave it on pretty much all day. I notice sometimes whenever I eat, right there along my waterline, it might come off just a little bit from the food. And so I'll go reapply just right there in my waterline, re-gloss, and then I'm good to go for the day. So, anyway, okay, here I go. So like I said, I won't be able to talk much while I'm doing this, because if you talk while you're applying the color, your lips might stick together a little bit, and then it's not nice. Okay, so excuse me if I make any weird noises while trying to let this dry. I try not to let spit get on it. My husband makes fun of me for the noises that I make sometimes, but I will try not to do that. Okay, so here I go. I'm getting my color. Let me shake it up again just one more time. Okay. Getting my color. I'm going to wipe just a little bit of it off. Okay, and then here I go. Mm-hmm. Let's see, I touched them together. Didn't mean to do that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now the gloss. Give them a good rub. Sometimes I'll take my finger and do this just to make sure I don't get any gloss in my mouth. And that's pretty much it. I will say this isn't my best application job because I'm really not doing this in front of a mirror. I really just used my phone, the camera. So I think it looks okay. So as you can see, it's really not difficult. You just have to give it a little bit of time, but really this should be my color for the whole day. So you don't have to keep applying. You don't have to worry about it smudging. It's not coming off. The only thing, like I said, that comes off a little bit is the gloss, but it will soak into your lips and it will nourish your lips. It'll feel great. And then you can just reapply the gloss as you would like, just as you feel like your lips need a little bit of nourishment, but really you don't have to do it very often. So that is that. If you have any other questions, be sure to let me know, and thank you for watching.